Hello everyone, today we are going to install a 54 module DB and a tranking. So this is the location where we are going to install a DB and a tranking. First we are going to use a level and we mark them on the conduit where we need to cut the conduit. So cut them very carefully, do not damage the wire if you already pass a wire. In this case we already have a wire, so we cut them very carefully and one by one. So we don't damage the wire. So first we cut the wires and then we need to make the measurement how much we need a tranking. We cut them and check them, and then we need to make an angle cut. For this we are using a square. We place it like this, we mark it very carefully, and on all the sides we need to mark them. As you can see, we need to turn it the side and we need to mark it here on this side as well. So as you can see, the mark is ready. We are using the grinder to cut the tranking. Cut it very carefully and slowly. If you try to do it fast, maybe you cannot cut it good. So cut it from the top side as well, and this side you cut it bit slanting, and other side as well. And now you can see the cut is ready. As you can see, we have too much conduit, so we cannot cut the bigger piece for the conduit. If you have less pieces of the conduit, you can use the bushes. So we mark them where we need to cut and where we don't need to cut. Then we are going to use the grinder. Again, cut it very carefully and use the grinder very nicely, so you can make very nice cut. Cut it from the both sides, and always leave a bit space. Do not cut all from one side to other side. If you cut it like this, the tranking is not going to be look nice. Always leave a bit piece, so where you have a connection between the tranking of the one side and the other side. When you cut it like this from the side to side, so you can take out the small piece. Take it out very carefully. All the pieces, take it out. Now you can see that the cut is ready. So then we are going to arrange the wire. In case if you have the wires, arrange them one by one. Then pass all the wires according to the hole. Pass them very carefully, do not damage the wires or cables. So now you can see I already put the cables. Now we're gonna pass the pipes. We're gonna pass them one by one, and we're gonna put the conduit inside the tranking. Now we're gonna put the level and we start making the holes to make a screw. First you need to make a one hole for the screw and put the screw first. Then you need to check the other side, make it level and make the screws. And then you can make all the screws how much you need to make it. Don't make too much screws, only make it how much you need. Then tighten the screws very well. You can use the cordless or you can use a hammer. Now you can see I arranged the wire, and now the top of the tranking is ready. We are going to make it the second part. I cut it same. I gonna make it the first screw. I gonna use the level to make it straight, and I gonna make it all the screws how much I need them. Then I gonna check the bottom part. I also mark it with the level. I cut them very carefully. Where I don't have the cables or something inside, I can cut it with a grinder. Again I am going to arrange it all the pipes, but be careful, do not damage the tranking or do not damage the conduit. Then make it level and make the screws from first make it one side, then make it from the other side, and how much screws you need you can make them with the screws, but make sure it is in the level. Now you can see the tranking half is ready from up till down. Now this is the DB, we are going to install it. This is the 54 module surface DB. As you can see, this is the front part. When you open it, you can see the part that is from the back part of the DB. You have some fitting inside, but today we don't need it. And first we need to see where we need to install it. Check the height. This is just to show you. You need to make it mark, and also you need to make it the screws. First make a mark, first one, use the level, make the second hole, and then you can make all the holes. And then check it the tranking where you need to cut the tranking. First make the holes inside the tranking because we need to make a small tranking, so we connect the DB with the tranking. Don't make it from the side, always make the tranking from the top and from the bottom. we already got the tranking and we are going to install it. As you can see, we install the both tranking on the top and from the bottom as well. And now we are going to make the holes, so when we make the cables and wires, we can pass through these holes. You can make the holes how much you need, don't make it extra. Then we are going to install the cover. First cut the cover from one side, make it in the square, then take the measurement how much you need to cut, then you need to mark it. Again you can use the square to cut it. Again I'm using the grinder to cut the tranking cover. Again I use it very carefully and make sure don't cut it bad. Cut it carefully and then install it like this. You can use a hammer a bit if it's too much hard, or you can use pull with your hand as well. I cut all the pieces and now I'm going to install it. I'm going also install it the bottom part, and now this way I am going to install the DB cover. Make it all the screws. Today I don't need to make all of them, but I still make it. Always check it, all the screws are going good, and this is the final result. Now the tranking and the surface DB is ready. This is the end cap of the tranking. You can make on the side of the tranking. It look nice. I did not make it on this time, but you can make it after. So now the DB is ready. You can open the front one. You can see how it look nice. So always plane it before you make a tranking or before you install a DB, and always plane well, so how it will be look after the installation. You can see all the joints and everything is coming very nice. This is the bottom part and this is the upper part. Thanks for watching.